Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mile 1 to 72 using the unofficial community patch version 4.0. My name is Lloyd2K4 and we're going to get going here on the... Oh, you know what? We got to go pick up the next part of the Clan War quest. So if you guys watched the last video, you probably know that we need to go over to the Hodunk base of operations, or their homes over here, to get the next part of this chain. Picked up the banded technical again, which I didn't want to do, but that's okay. Well, this is a first. Okay, so let's talk to this guy.
Paul wants your help waging war on those puke green zags.
Clean out their cash stash for us.
And we'll go over
We got
here.
a dead drop out in the Highlands with all the details. Go get it.
Alright, so we need to get back to the Holy Spirits bar. Oh god, I really hate the handling on the technical. So we're going to fast travel over to Overlook again. There's a lot of back and forth on this chain. It's kind of why I don't like it. I am not setting a timer for this video, so I'm actually going to be kind of winging it and hoping it comes out to be about 20 minutes. Alright, so let's head back into the Holy Spirits. What the Hodunks meant by a dead drop is we're actually going to be finding a little secret echo in here that apparently none of these Zaffords have ever noticed, even though it's not really that well hidden. Here we are. I would like to listen to it. Why can't I? There we go.
The Zafford
Okay.
got a secret cash stash around here, but we ain't sure where. The bagman leaves the Zafford bar every so often. Paul wants you to tail him to the stash, then rob the place. But don't get too close to it.
We can spin this bear here for a little bit of money. This is where we're going to go for the next part of the quest. Open up these containers. And that's why we open things up, because you never know when you're going to get a stack of iridium. There's the bagman.
The bagman. Follow him to the cash stash, but don't get too close.
So the bagman starts off a little bit slow here. He doesn't really move much. We're going to wait until his icon on our mini-map starts moving fast. There we go.
Bloody Hodunk's been trying to kill us for
Alright.
years. Kept saying that Scooter fella who killed Lucky ain't part of their family anymore. But we know the real truth, don't we, voice in me head? Ah, good joke, voice in me head. You always know just what to say.
So the bagman likes to talk to himself.
Nah, impossible.
We just need to keep a safe distance on this guy in order to be successful with this mission.
Love me. I'm a much better son than Lucky. I'm sprightly, I'm more talkative, and I wasn't buried alive in a shallow grave. One of my best qualities, that is. I agree, voice in me head.
Alright.
Nearly to the cash stash now. I can't wait to get inside and not be ambushed. That's my favorite part of these trips, really. Not getting followed and ambushed. Oh, baby!
Alright.
Cash! Wax that bagman. Take what they got.
Free.
So we'll let, yeah, so Cloudkill made that really easy there for us.
Says you can open all them cash boxes now that you got the bagman's key.
So he exploded in money here, and I think he also explodes, yeah, we want to avoid that. So he had a little death vest on there, so now we have the ability to open up all these cash stashes. Sorry, it's a little bit hard to say. We don't have to open these up, but we can get some bonus cash, so why not? We'll get some iridium there as well. So a change that was made in the unofficial community patch is the bagman there actually wasn't able to respawn, so you couldn't farm his unique item. I'm pretty sure he can respawn now within the patch, and the item that he drops, the pot of gold, which is a one of those shields that drops an item that allows you to recharge your shield a little bit. It is actually unique in the fact that rather than dropping shield rechargers, it drops money. Now, this wasn't a very good item in the original game, even if you had the very small chance of acquiring one, because the money was just negligible and not as useful as an actual shield drop thing. But they actually changed it so that it also has a chance to drop iridium, which is nice if you still need your SDUs and such. Now, we're not going to be farming for that. We're just going to move on here. Unfortunately, we're not lucky enough to get to the shield. But moving on here, we have completed this part of the mission. We can get a big red chest here.
Thanks for
we got here?
I wouldn't survive
Trickster.
an all-out clan war between these idiots. I guess part of
We're
me
gonna pick
wanted to
that
prove
up.
wrong.
It gives a bonus to chain reaction, which is always good. We're not going to equip it right now, but we might at some point in the future. So now we're just going to backtrack here. Go back through the Holy Spirits. That only took a few minutes, which is good. Like I said, this chain, the whole clan war, is kind of long. So it's good when we can get through chunks of it in just a couple of minutes. Alright, we missed this container here. We missed this one. Okay. Back in the Highlands, we can now go back to the fast travel station and we will head back to the Dust. I believe we turned this part into either the Hodunks or Ellie. We're going to find out. Alright. So here we are. We'll go back to the Dust. I really would like to read all of the tips they put on the screen, but unfortunately our load times are fast enough that we don't really have a chance to go over all of them. Alright, so it looks like we have to go back to the Hodunks here. I need to check something here real fast. Nope, I can't check it right now because we're in the vehicle. Okay. So our reward for completing this mission is the powerful Triquetra. It's a very good Jacobs shotgun. It was buffed in the community patch. It used to have a small damage penalty on its per pellet damage, but it was actually reverted so that it would have normal damage for a Jacobs shotgun. And when you factor in the fact that it has 19 pellets per shot, which is usually like what a quad has, it becomes a very efficient weapon to use because it only consumes 3 ammo per shot rather than the normal 4 that a quad consumes. It's very strong. Fortunately, the one we got was only level 18 and we are level 24, so it's not as great as it could be. Maybe an opportunity where we get the chance to use it though, we'll see. I'll hold on to it for now. So moving on here, we're going to get to the next part of the chain for the clan war. We're going to jump off here, and we're going to land here, and we're going to pop out right here. And we're going to talk to Steve. Okay. So this is what I wanted to come in here for. I need to check. Alright, good. We get a tinderbox for this mission. We need a fire weapon for this mission, so... Why? I didn't want to do that. What? Okay. Let's get out of here. We need a fire weapon for this mission. Unfortunately, the game is nice enough to provide us with one if we do not have one.
Do it after sundown. I want to see their flaming homes burning against the midnight sky.
Alright, so it is nighttime right now, so we're going to get that little optional objective. It's always nice to get. I mean, it doesn't really provide much of a bonus on the mission, but it does progress one of our badass ranks, so that's pretty good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to murder the Hodunks in cold blood who are sleeping in their trailers here.
This may seem brutal, but the Hodunks started this.
So we're going to hit that.
Now hit the tank with a fire weapon. Regular bullets will just bounce off.
We're going to hit that. We're going to hit that. Alright, so we're going to do these 3 at once. There's one. Okay. So we got 3 out of 4 here. Now we're going to get attacked by some Hodunks. Alright, so now we're going to have to kill some Hodunks. It really amazes me at the fact that they don't notice that we're the same person that helped them out. Sorry guys, my throat's getting a little scratchy again. I don't know if I'm catching a cold or what. I don't think I am, but I could be. Alright, so we took care of those Hodunks that are attacking us. Alright. So Ellie's talking about the Hodunks wanting to strike back, which they will do after we turn this mission back into Steve. Once again, we'll go this way to save some time. Alright. Yes, unfortunately, we must run this all the way back to Steve. But I like Steve. He's a friendly elite marauder, and he says, "Heyo!" And who doesn't like a guy who greets you with "Heyo!" I'm not sure if he actually says anything other than that. Heyo!
Back and ex-Hodunk killed my son Lucky. We're holding our annual wake for him soon. I'd be proud to have you there.
Alright, so Mick Zafford's very happy that we've helped him out. So he wants to invite us to his wake for his boy Lucky. That is not the Bagman, by the way, that's his other son.
We need him now.
Alright. So now we must go all the way back to the Hodunks again. Good thing we have our Outrunner here. And we will talk to, I believe, Jimbo. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, sorry guys. I was going toward the little quest marker, but we don't want that. We want this. Just Tector Hodunk and Jimbo. Alright. Alright, so we need to go back to Sanctuary and go to Moxie's bar, because we are going to plug a few drinks. Because we can't get into the annual wake for Lucky unless we're drunk. Interesting requirement the Zaffords require, but it's not my, like, it's not my place to say what they can allow and disallow in their annual wakes. I'll open up these boxes as usual. Looks like I left some ammo there. Let's pick that up. Triple X Moxies, here we go. We're going to talk to Moxie here, and she's going to sell us Bylager.
Careful, sugar. That's strong stuff.
So we're going to plug 3 loggers, or loggers, sorry, I said luggers. Alright. So we're drunk according to the game here. Looks like our accuracy didn't get any worse. I don't think the drunk effect has any gameplay effects here. There is another one with a certain weapon that a lot of people know about, which does make you drunk and reduces your accuracy, but I think this one is just specific to this mission, and it lasts, I believe, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, so for this next part, we're going to go into the Holy Spirit's bar, and we are going to unleash murdery hell on the Zaffords.
Come on then. The wake's just
Take your time.
Alright,
Find a good spot to start the shooting.
we'll wait for these.
Kill them all.
Ooh, that was bad of me. I made a mistake there. So we're just going to throw a bunch of grenades here, because why not?
We should all be running.
There's a lot of guys down there, and I just prefer the grenade method. Alright, we took care of all those guys.
Was Nick not there?
3 grenades, and they're all
Afraid he's
dead.
probably out getting more booze. Ah, well. Come on
Let's
back.
take a look at Lucky here real fast. He's a interesting looking guy, sitting on a toilet.
That's it, Hodunk. No more messing around. A fight to
Okay.
the death. Zafford versus Hodunk.
It says return to the Hodunks, but I do believe we are going to be returning to Ellie here, not the Hodunks.
Haul your sweet ass back to my junkyard and we'll see about ending this war.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to have time to finish this mission chain here in this video. What we'll do is we'll finish the mission and then we will call it a video and move on to the next. Or we will finally get to do the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. So back to the dust we go. And we'll talk to Ellie. We have a choice between the Veritas or the Akitas. Neither of these are very good. They're just too low level. Level 18 is a little low here. I guess we'll take the shield since we don't really have use for that weapon.
Sounds like the Zaffords and the Hodunks are raring for a final showdown. And you get to choose who wins. Get out there before the fighting starts. You don't want to miss the fun.
This is going to be weird because this is the first time I'm ever going to be siding with the Hodunks because I really like killing the rednecks. But we have a Slaga, so we're going to try and get a Maggie here from Mick Zafford.
Hey, buddy. We got the Zaffords in our crosshairs out by the Lynchwood train station. station. Come meet us and we can end this clan feud for good.
Unfortunately, if it does drop, I think it's only going to be level 18, which is unfortunate.
Once the shooting starts, just blast away at whichever side annoys you the most. And be careful, once the fight's started, you can't leave until one of the families is dead.
So we have to wait until we kill whoever we decide to go against. So the Hodunks are on this side. I'm used to shooting in this direction, but we're going to be with the Hodunks. We can use Jimbo and Tector here as cover.
What the hell do you mean you're a soldier? They's with us.
They weren't covered fanny these.
We ain't sitting for more Zafford lies. Time to end this.
Enough! Shoot!
Alright, this should be pretty easy. Maya's finding her mass murder amusing. Let's turn this into Tector. Oh god, the Landscaper. This weapon is... I think they buffed it in this, but I'm not sure if it's any good yet. So we did not get a Maggie. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. It's funny, we're still drunk here. Let's go underneath here and open up this little chest. Both of the rewards for the end of this chain are not very good. The other option was the Shulane, which is a slag weapon, which also does shock damage. That sounds really good, and it is, but unfortunately, while we're holding the Shulane, it has a very high chance of slagging us and keeping us slagged, so it essentially halves our effective health, and that's not very good. Alright guys, so what we'll do here, let's take a look at our mission log and make sure we cleared everything out. We're going to put doctor's orders on.
People who are not me might consider slag experimentation immoral. Some people would not be willing to pay you a great deal of money for bringing me experiment results from the Hyperion Preserve. Some people are stupid.
Alright, so we're going to get back to the fast travel station here. We are going to teleport into the Highlands. And when we get to the Highlands, we are going to head over to the entrance to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, the WEP. And we will call the video there. We are almost level 25. We will definitely get to level 25 when we get to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Alright. So let's get a vehicle. I didn't think I was switching to that, but oh well. So we're going to head up this way. And once I learn to drive this thing, we will head the way we need to go. So we're going to go up here, toward this tower again, where we did the arms dealing mission. Except we're going to keep going around this way, and we're going to head to this little opening here, and this is pretty much the entrance to the Exploitation Preserve. Alright guys, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. It is currently Christmas Eve. My name is Lloyd2K4, and I will see you guys in the next video where we will tackle this main story mission. Have a good night and Merry Christmas.
Mordecai should have what you need. He's camped out near the preserve. I think he needs your help with something.